Right. So, I got the old autographed by Ted Nugent, superimposed 12 gauge from Xp-Airguns. We call this a 12 gauge. We don't call it the 72 because I basically invented it and we called it a 12 gauge. So it is the same 729 diameter slugs that you use in your Zeus, but Dan makes custom air rifles, length, color, design, based on what you want. High and low power. I usually just do everything on high. Let's see what we can do. Almost center and high. Make sure I don't lose my paperwork here because everything goes in the mud. Shot number 2. A little high and now to the right because I overcompensated. We'll get her tied up, buddy. Yeah, so I think we're on. I got to tell you, the scope, it's the up and down. It's like the knob. I got to push on it to get it to give me some movement. It's kind of frustrating. It was much easier when it was new, but I don't know. Anyways, about 4,300 psi fill. I'm shooting high. So 4,300 actually was giving me a little bit of valve lock. So we'll refill it. We'll refill it to 4,000. Interesting. All right. I'll tell you what. Shooting an Xp-Airgun. Crown job's always perfect every time. Got no issues, no qualms, no problems whatsoever. It's always dead balls on. That's what happens when you work with somebody. bullseye. $4,000, well, really it was 4,100 is what the gauge said, 766. $525 grain. $770. So even at 41, we're still getting a little bit of valve lock. Not bad. Ooh, that's not bad for a swamp monkey. Not bad at all. That was a 525. Okay, swamp donkey. Now we're going to do the 650. And we'll drop it to 3,900 because I still think we're getting just a fraction of valve lock. And I got to be real careful of this right here because it says Ted Nugent 2025. Woo! A little high and to the left. Right next to it. Awesome, gentlemen. Yeah. Look at that, buddy. Two shots. Two shots with the 650, one on top of the other. It wasn't supposed to go into the mud. Boy, that did some moving. That was the 525. Look at that. Look at that. That's all the way. That's about 14 inches. Woo! About 14 inches out of 16. Not shabby, buddy. Had an XP-Airgun. 72 cal. And I got to be real careful of this right here because it says Ted Nugent 2025. Woo!
Damn it, Bobby, you're disrespecting propane and propane accessories.
Wow, check that out. This went literally 30 yards behind me. That's the entrance, dead center. And there's the exit. That was the 525 12 gauge. I thought this thing was stone empty. It had a little bit in it. Make good video. 525. Fire in the hole. Oh man, look at the mud. So, all right. 65 yards. Well, you saw what this did in the slow motion. So there's the 650. Almost full penetration of the block. And of course, you know, it's got a bigger, deeper cavity. So it's going to mushroom more. I mean, this is my #1 go-to 12 gauge bullet. And then this is the 525, which, get one out of here. Oh my God, I can't, I'm afraid to touch anything because anything blows, it gets mud. So there's the 525, how it starts out and then how it mushrooms. So that's beautiful. I mean, just dumping to get that much just deformation, that's devastation going through the side of a pig or a deer. And of course you saw what it did to the old bottle of propanus, not to be confused with penis. And oh, look at that, Ted Nugent. Oh yeah, looking good. That is the awesome Ted Nugent autograph on the ultimate skeleton thumb hole bullpup setup with Doug Russell at Mad Dog Stocks. Ooh, loving it. All right, guys, I'm done playing Babe Pig in the City here. We got some great numbers. Got the BC on a lot of this stuff, which is amazing. And the foot pounds, massive foot pounds. You know, that's what I love about Pyramid Air and their website. So 525 grain bullet going 770 feet a second, 691 foot-pounds of energy. And then the 650 doing 730. That's 769 foot-pounds. And then the little lightweight bullet, the 460, doing 813, 675. Now, I will tell you, it did not, accuracy-wise, it shot to the right. As I don't know if it's the bullet's too short and it's kicking off as it exits. It gave me great speed, but the accuracy wasn't there. It did better with the heavier slugs, the 525 and the 650, just tack drivers. So if you're interested in a custom 12 gauge air rifle, and you can make it 20 inches to 40 inches, it's up to you. Stock, whatever you want to do with Doug Russell. Any type of creation, custom, Cerakote, different colors, you name it, Dan at Xp-Airguns will do it. And it does take a while, you know, these are custom guns, so, but you know, give the man a holler, xp-airguns.com, and I'll put the information in there. But we are done. Turn this off. Yeah, I feel like the storm is blowing in, so we are done for today, gentlemen. Now the trick is to get all this back in the truck without a couple of gallons of mud spread all over the inside of the Highlander. Thank you for watching. Any questions, hit me up. I'll do what I can to answer your questions. Thanks, guys. Mr. Hollow Point is cold, wet, and out of here. and I got erectile dysfunction.